Kyoto will forever remain a special place in my heart, not only because of its beautiful landmarks, but also the serenity it gives me. On day 2 of our trip, we decided to go to our most anticipated spot in Kyoto.
Tell me something, it might just take the pain away. See, I've been thinking a million things I want to say. Now I'm looking in your eyes, but I'm wandering to your lips. See, I'm trying to keep it cool, but I'm hovering Cause I've been needing you like old-fashioned orange slice, sweet like daiquiri with strawberry crushed ice. Know you like a margarita with the hot spice. Love the taste of paradise. No, it's never been the right time.
Never have I imagined such a place could coexist with today's modern world. Compared to viewing it on the phone, seeing the bamboo forest in person really brings me peace of mind. Despite all the tourists here, people abide by the locals' rule and order, creating harmony between humans and nature. After all, maybe this is what the world should have looked like. After lunch, we wandered into a gacha store, and one gacha machine really piqued our interest. We tried our luck and we got the Sagano robotic train. So we thought, why not try the real one?
Blood dripping off my chin. There's silver in my nightmares, again and again. Cold, cold body, all brought down with lust. But this whole town I know, such a lonely sight. Color red inside our veins, driving us to the edge and the other side of insane.
One thing I admire about Japan the most is the politeness of the Japanese. But nothing compares to interacting with them firsthand. Especially with a local toddler. An origami crane was gifted to us out of nowhere. This might be the most unforgettable interaction in this trip. By the time we got back Arashiyama, the sun was already set. We decided to take the Randan tram back to the center of Kyoto. And I have to admit, the train stations in Japan are one of the most beautiful among the world. Most of my favorite dishes are Japanese cuisines, but some can only be experienced within Japan. For example, the traditional Kaiseki cuisine. Once we entered the restaurant, we are already overwhelmed by the fabulous settings. This is our first time sitting on a tatami mat while having dinner. The experience for us is unique and exquisite. Though my feet don't like it so much, we ordered the shabu shabu and the sukiyaki set. Of course, with the Japanese wagyu. The service they provide is something we did not expect. The way they cook and serve the food for us make us feel like Japanese everywhere. The dishes themselves are scrumptious, of course, but the service is what truly makes this dining experience a memorable one. Ending the second day in Kyoto with this meal is such a satisfaction. There is one thing we wanna try since we arrived in Kyoto. To try wearing a kimono. And there is one place we wanna go when we are in this glorious Japanese garment. The Fujifilm Inari Taisha. Since I was a child, I've already seen this place on TV. The orange torii gates, I mean, thousands of them, makes it such an immersive experience when we are walking through the tunnel. We are grateful that Japan can preserve their cultural heritage so well, which makes this trip so worth it. We also went to one of the oldest temples in Kyoto, the Kiyomizu-dera. We took a walk at Osaka as well. After a whole day of photography, we finally settled for dinner. We went for the duck noodle.
Okay, medium size.
The broth's flavor is balanced well. The duck meat is soft and well seasoned, but keeps its original aroma. This must be the best duck noodle I've ever had. On our last day in Kyoto, all we left to do was shopping. By evening, we are heading back to Osaka. Being my first trip to Japan, choosing Kyoto as a first city to visit is definitely a right choice. During these days in Kyoto, I've completely submerged myself into the city. My goal has always been to take great photos and videos to capture the moment. But Kyoto has taught me otherwise. Sometimes, seeing with your eyes and feel the accents of the city with your own heart is truly when the most cherishable memories can be formed.